Welcome back to the Pokemon League World Championship as Kieran takes on Paul. For Kieran, we have Politoed, Poliwrath, Gliscor, Incineroar, Porygon Z, and Hydrapple. And for Paul, we have Weavile, Garchomp, Metagross, Gliscor, Gyarados, and Electivire. Leading with Gliscor for Kieran is Weavile. Leading for Paul, a great lead for Paul. His triple axle. 3 hits will be enough to take the Gliscor down, and Paul takes an early lead in this battle. In comes the Politoed now for Kieran. Sets up the rain, in comes the Electivire for Paul. Avoids the Toxic from the Politoed there. As Incineroar now comes in for Kieran, gets the attack drop on Electivire, will neutralise it with Bulk Up and get the defense boost as well. Fake Out will flinch Electivire's first attack that Incineroar has had. His cross drop is a good hit into that dark type, will heal with Citrus Berry. Parting shot will lower Electivire's attack stats there. As Poliwrath comes in, the defense helping Electivire take that liquidation. Supercell Slam, the Wakan Berry helping Poliwrath take that hit as well, but Electivire's defense has gone down, but is swapped into the Weavile, which takes a big hit from liquidation. And in close combat will easily take Weavile down for Poliwrath there. This battle is leveled now at 5-5 for Kieran. The Intimidate dropping Poliwrath's physical attack and now switching into the Porygon Z. For Kieran now takes the Earthquake well from the Gyarados. In comes the Garchomp, now a great switch to block the Thunder with the ground typing there for Paul. Outrage into the Porygon Z does take it down, and Paul will retake the lead here over Kieran. In comes the Politoed now, bringing the rain back. As Outrage is a big hit into Politoed, it takes it, but the Ice Beam is not enough to take Garchomp down. Incineroar comes in, will get the attack drop on the Garchomp there. Locked into the Outrage, Incineroar takes it well. Garchomp breaking through the confusion, Earthquake does take the Incineroar down. 3 Pokemon left now for Kieran. In comes the Poliwrath. Against this Garchomp, does have the Swift Swim, but Intimidate from Gyarados, a great switch from Paul. Ice Punch will freeze the Gyarados there. Freezing the Gyarados, it has to stay in for at least one turn, and Poliwrath goes for the Bulk Up. Able to get the Bulk Up off a frozen Gyarados there. And again, as Paul switches into the Metagross. Liquidation is a good hit into that Metagross, over half his health gone. But that defense boost from Bulk Up has really helped Poliwrath take that hit. Gyarados comes back in only to get the Intimidate off. Liquidation is resisted well by the Gyarados. And it will thaw out. And Earthquake will not be enough to take Poliwrath down. It goes for the Ice Punch again, looking for another freeze, doesn't get it. As Earthquake does finally take the Poliwrath down. Hydrapple comes in for Kieran now in a very difficult situation against 5 Pokemon. Hydrapple doesn't get the knockout with Fickle Beam against this Gyarados, going for the Waterfall against this very bulky Hydrapple that is flinched by Waterfall. A third one isn't enough to take Hydrapple down. Giga Drain finally takes down the Gyarados there. This Gliscor comes in now for Paul. Kieran switching into the Politoed. Steel Wing Beat will be enough to take the Politoed down. Hydrapple is a fighting type at the moment, weak to flying. As it does come in, it has healed with a bit of regenerator. It does barely take the dual wing beat. Giga Drain isn't enough to take Gliscor even beyond half health. Hydrapple won't get much health from that, as dual wing beat will land and finish this battle off. And Paul does maintain his team, maintains his Pokemon well. It's a big 4 Pokemon win over Kieran, and that will see Paul nicely pushing further and further towards the top 4 in pursuit of the playoffs. And this is a good win for Paul, and it is a big loss for Kieran, as Alan won earlier in the week. The fight at the very bottom has fallen away from Kieran. It's gone in Alan's favour this week as Paul takes Kieran down. It's a 4 Pokemon victory for Paul, chasing the playoffs. It is a distance for Paul, but there is still a distance left to go in this championship. The fight for the playoffs is still anyone's game. here in the top half of the table. It is so close for the playoff that any of the top half can really get it. And Paul is closing in. A 4 Pokemon victory over Kieran will do him very nicely in that hunt for the top 4.